Hey there everyone, this is Cal playing TSRPR, and let's go! Monty's mansion. It's a castle, used to be the fortress, now instead it's a mansion. There's moles involved, you can tell by the name of the level. The background is pretty nice. It's like a castle, except it's a castle, and there's moles. Why would moles build a castle? They are content- oh, hi. I saw that coming. That's kinda rude a little bit. I guess it's the game's way of removing my slightly level-breaking cape, which, you know what? Fair enough. I guess. Now I'll know. The difference in the wall texture, you know, didn't, like, bring me to any mine or anything. I thought it was just a little callback to the Monty Ruins level of the early game, but no. The background should have tipped me off that something would happen, but even then, you know, maybe I just moved on too quickly. And if you were moving out of... Wow, you got a lot more time than I thought to go from one echelon to the other echelon. It is the beginning, where it's all slow and goes cronk, but only sometimes. Only on Saturdays. Well, at least I know that if the ground is tiled, then the temperature is mild. Whoa, watch out there, honey the bear. Oh, it's too obvious a name to give your pet bear, so please don't do that. It's like, for real? Oh, shoot. Are there, like, people, like, out there that, like, allegedly, like, for example, say, call their cat Mittens or their dog Fido or something? Like, it's such a cliched name at this point. Like, maybe you've got a young, impressionable child, but even then, I don't know, it just seems too obvious. At the same time, like, you still got people calling their kids, like, super basic names, like, stuff like John and stuff, too, so who knows, really. This is kind of a tough place, kind of, lots of stuff going on here. Wow. World 7. That's right, we're in the end gamey. Well, at least the game wants us to still believe it's the end game. Spoiler, I guess. I'm, you know, giving you information of a person who has played this game several times before, so, you know, I know stuff I probably shouldn't know. Oh, jeez, this is now getting serious. Serious. All the seriousness of all the Sams. Ah, shoot! I wanted the quick curve, but it didn't happen. And now suddenly it doesn't work anymore. What? Sorry if I'm restarting here with 65 lives in a cape, but my controller just spontaneously stopped working after I guess I moved too much or something? I don't know. They're all greedy. This point is gonna be significantly easier with swishy powers, though. Like, all it does is that it makes it go not as long, I guess. Oh, shoot. I can't get that without putting my life at risk. How? How? Okay, see, that's kind of what I was intending to do last time, but it didn't work out! Oh, work those pectorals. Here we are, working those pectorals. The pectorals of the mind. Is this a staircase where there's a million moles that fall down and take you by surprise? 2 is enough to equate to 1 million, I'm pretty sure. They're the same number. This is the Donkey Kong part of the level, named as such, because... Go over here, mole, so that I can go over here and go like, See? Whoa! I was above you! Like, dude! Oh, shoot. Rudolph Day, so whatever. You exist and you have a mouth. I could say the same to you. There's a moon. I'm just gonna lead astray the moley kind here. Please be one with the moley. No one's gonna kill y'all in one shot. One shot, y'all. One shot. Let's be eternally careful as long as I can be around. What's up with that block? It's a roundabout way to get power up, I guess. Yeah. Toe. And the pie that tastes like mold. You don't want to eat it, you won't put it in your hair. Why did I do that? This is annoying. News at 11. Okay. I want to be able to destroy the spastic master there. Yes. Finally, social justice. I'm just gonna keep throwing stuff upwards and destroy all the enemies of mankind that they have accumulated over the years. Midpoint. Oh wow, well, thank you, Dragon Coin Rider. That's the staircase with a million moles on it. Okay, like, 7 moles is honestly kind of a lot. And they keep coming. It's like they don't stop not coming, and if you don't kill them sometimes, you give them room to respawn. It's wondrous and magical. The boss door ain't really a boss. It's like Neverfly Fortress, except instead of being, castle traps, it's mole platforming. As a fan of pure platforming, I think it's pretty cool, except the hitbox on standing on the hit mole sometimes I'm not super sure about. But you know what, it's okay, they jiggle around, they barely animate at all. It is, a commentary on the state of obesity in, Manchester. Not sure why Japan felt the need to do that, but there's a lot of things about Japan we don't really understand. The unfortunate thing is that I think, that whole sequence doesn't really have power-ups. But, again, it's mostly platforming with sometimes dodgy platforms, since it's platforming atop giant moles, but you know what? I know a lot of whats. Most I don't know them, and that's why I said what. Because, like, you can't go on the very front, because, the most part, but you can go here. I'm honestly not super certain what is the standy part and what is the part that's an enemy. Which isn't really usually a problem, except for places like here, where you're kind of really funneled and a guy is gonna go smoosh against the wall. So you gotta go a bit earlier than you think you'd want to. I think that's the thing to keep in mind, I guess. Always go a bit earlier than you think you'd want to, and you'll be mostly fine. Especially when you got these sort of little panic arrangement, but usually, your landing gear is gonna be relatively safe. Oh jeez, what am I doing? Oh jeez, what am I doing? Flying through the night with 1,000 bees flying in the sky. It's not like they can fly in the water, they drown. Can they swim? I'm not sure. There, Mr. the Turtle Man. I don't like you being here. I don't like that at all. Stopped in the name of Capricorn. What am I doing? Oh my god, I was doing this the worst way possible. Really? Oh, come on! just pinch out on these jerks, just so you don't have to really think about them anymore. Oh god, finally kill him. Get a feeling this is gonna be a one level video. I apologize if it's not the longest video in the world either, but man, like, this is a level where dying just once is kind of costly in terms of time, because the first half emphasized waiting a lot, and the second half, is not it's a fairly long auto-scrolling segment. So dying just one, wow, really, is kind of costly time-wise, especially when you got a time budget going on. And I've died more often than average, I'd say, for, like, this is a weird outlier for this video yet in terms of raw times died. But, you know, it's bound to happen, like I said earlier at some point, where we're in the end game now. This is a silly jump that you got kind of nice time crunch to kind of, like, I actually kind of like that. I think that's a intelligent way to use platforming and auto-scroll, because it kind of forces you to go on forward. You know, sometimes the worst thing can happen during a platforming segment is overthinking it, and you just kind of waffle and then you screw it up royally, and it's a good way to just kind of force you out of that, and instead of just jumping on moles again and again while they're walking over spikes like it didn't bother them or something. I remember that. That's why I waited before I jumped. If I had not remembered that, I probably would have been slightly emotional. However, it was not the case, because I remembered memory sometimes actually works. Oh man, so let's skip the ghost house. We're gonna be doing next time, because yeah, I've died a lot. I'm disappointed in myself, but I know that it's a hard level. Maybe it's harder than it looks. I don't know how it looks, well, y'all. Tell me how it looks. Describe it using your favorite Renaissance terminology. And the winner gets the prize of imaginary soap that will never arrive, ever, by the forces of neverness. This is Loud Cow. See y'all in tomorrow.